Yo, crypto nation and mining family, what's going on? What up, what up, what up? All you happy hashers out there. I bet y'all are kind of a little bit more happy, especially if you've been mining and hodling that stuff and watching the prices just take this nice little rip up. Congratulations. Pat yourself on the back to all the hodlers out there, the ones with the diamond hands. What's going on? See, we got Jason the Tiger Osborne in here with the dropping those F's. We got Sonia dropping in, coming in, going, I'm back into the game of mining. You can always tell when it's bull market time. I see everybody going, it's finally profitable for me to do this. Oh my God. It's like, I get it. You guys are in areas where your electricity is really high. It is not worth mining. Absolutely turn your rigs off, buy the crypto that you would have spent the same amount of dollars for and get more Bitcoin for it, right? What's up, last piece of the puzzle? What's up, my dude? He's like praying for a pullback. I sold at 100K today. Yeah. Man, I pray for you. I pray for you. Well, I kind of want to pull back. I mean, I like discounts on that sweet busy Bitcoin, so I'm with you on this one. We need a good, healthy pullback. It's like, I get everybody's excited that Trump's getting in the office. I get it. He's putting in Trump's little crypto czar is also a Solana bull, a multi-coin capital investor. Ex-PayPal executive David Sachs will be the White House AI and crypto czar. So, I mean, this could be a little bullish for all of the crypto market about kind of breaking down some of the barriers for a lot of these altcoins being optioned, at least in the United States. Do I agree with having more options to an investor? Half of me goes, absolutely. If you want to lose money, go lose money. The other half of me goes, well, in traditional markets, they have fail-safes so that people who don't necessarily understand the risk cannot participate in it, not so much because they want to keep you out of it, but just so that they're keeping your risk tolerance lower. And that's really, kind of like a little fail-safe. And I got a cat that's going nuts because I've put a humidifier on in the house. Cat, knock it off. Jesus. He'd like pause at it thinking he's going to get into it and then drink the water. The mentality of that cat. But, it's like it's like the whole ex-PayPal executive. So we've definitely got a suit and tie kind of guy. How much of, how can I put this? How much would he have in the mind of the investor as retail investors, not just accredited investors like you have in traditional markets where they're net worth of millions. They've got companies that are backing their own position up that shows that they've got research into doing this to mitigate their risk to loss. It's like, how much is he going to open up the door to everybody being able to participate in all markets and actually increase the amount of risk that they're taking on? China people don't realize exactly all that what China's been fighting for years now, is that there's a lot of scams that have been populated in China. So China's like, they've tried to be nice with it, and then they were just like, we're going to ban it all because there's no stopping this. It is out of control. So hopefully he opens it up with due diligence, I guess. Vetting some of these projects, making sure some of these projects that are coming into the United States are actually like something that would be beneficial in some way that, that an investor could get involved with, and they're not going to get completely burned if the market goes sideways. So, I mean, I see this being like a dual-edged sword, but that is me, guys. That is me. I don't know what your guys' thoughts are. I mean, this is for anybody that's here watching it live, or if you're watching this as as you know, later on after the video is done. Definitely drop your comments in down below of what your thoughts are on this whole PayPal David Sachs guy kind of being put in charge of I don't mind the AI stuff. He's probably gonna have a little bit more of an idea of what's going on with that, because a lot of these AI style algorithms have been used in the corporate setting for a long time for data collection. But with the whole crypto side of it, I'm kind of leery. It's a corporate guy, all that good stuff, you know. It's like I didn't mind crypto because the cost. I stopped mining because my hardware broke. Okay. That is the other. I was trying to be optimistic that all your gear was all good, and that was not the possibility. Sorry for bringing that up, man. I was hoping that it was that you know, everything was all good, and you're just like, all right, it's profitable time, it's mining time. Damn, broken gear. That sucks. I've got some broken gear over the years. I do have a little pile of it. What's up, Crypto Padel? What's up, Crypto Crag? What's going on, my dudes? What's up? What's up, Sadie? Got all the cool people. As you guys are rolling on in, don't forget, guys, to smash that Lizzie like button. Subscribe, hit the bell notification, you know. Because out of all the hash rate that I can grow, the one thing I can't grow is this channel without your help. Come on, guys. And while you're sitting there smashing that Lizzie like button, drop some FAs in the Chizity chat, because you guys are rated F for freaking awesome. Yeah, that's right. But, you know, it's like we're all looking at, you know, all the crypto markets, and, you know, is all the traditional markets all doing good? Because as much as people want to say crypto and traditional markets are not correlated, the hell they are, dude. It's market confidence. If people are not confident in the market, they're not trading, and when they're not trading, they're looking for somewhere where they can put their money where it's safe, and usually it goes back in the dollars, the very dollars we're trying to get out of. I know, right? It's wild. But here we've got the trading's views, guys. So the S&P 500, they're, you know, being such a big market, they don't move huge, but to see them making moves up or down, if they hit near that 1 point mark, you know that it's a very good market for them. When they're getting to about a full percentage point moving upward in any way, shape, or form. Same thing with the NASDAQ, moving up almost 2%. Now, the Dow Jones has been on a rip for a little while, so I think that with the Dow Jones Industrial Average being pulled back just a small smidgen at the end of the day, to me, that just shows that their market's just taking a cool down at this point. If they do a couple of days of consecutive downward turn on the Dow Jones, then I would be kind of going, okay, is this bull run over in the traditional market? Because the traditional market's going to signal what's going to happen in the crypto market first. There's going to be signals. I have seen the signals time and time again that one of the, unless something breaks really big with, news-wise with crypto market, crypto is usually your lagging indicator on the traditional market, because people are going to be kind of pouring out of these markets going, where do I go? Right? They're going to be going gold, silver, Bitcoin. What are you doing? That cat is crazy over there. I swear. But So I mean, with the so we also have the Japan market that is just kind of trading out sideways. But as I've told time and time again, the Japanese market is a highly manipulated market by the Japanese market itself. So you're never going to see huge swings in the Japanese market because they need to keep their market flatlined. Is otherwise, if it starts being too profitable in a Japanese market, the government is going to go broke. They do better if everybody's losing just a little bit of money, just skimming off the top, just a little bit. But they try to keep it at a break-even point because their economy broke back in the 80s with the U.S. in a loan that we delayed payment on, just to screw over Japan, because Japan at the time was the largest growing economy in the world. And we decided that our government at that time decided to screw them over. I'm just saying, our government's not always the greatest people on the planet. And then you got the British market here, and their market will kind of always have a little high trend to it because the government's not going to lose any money. Why? Because they're passing the buck off onto the people. How do they pass the buck off onto the people? Quantitative easing. So they are doing quantitative easing still in Britain, and unfortunately to the people in Britain, they're being robbed and taxed at the same time. It's kind of messed up. And then they've got the laws that just put the boot on the neck too, because, you know, Britain's a shithole, basically. I mean, just to be honest, at the end of the day, with how they have their magistrate, with how they set up their government, the parliament that they have all in Britain, and setting up these ridiculous laws, especially going after citizens for what? Speech. Because, you know, words hurt people. Oh my God, get over it. They got some really bad stuff going on over there, and I hope that the British people will be able to take a stand and kind of take back their country. And bring it back into alignment to where it really was when it was one of the greater countries in the world. You know, a place that people absolutely wanted to come to. It's starting to not be so much that kind of place. Just saying. And then you got the DAX, which is the European market. They've been doing on and off quantitative easing too, so that is also a highly manipulated market, right? You go into some of the stock market here, Nvidia on a rip right now, over 3% up right now, but we are in a bit of a bull run here. Seeing that Apple kind of making a small little pullback here, they haven't been doing very good as of recently. I mean, you can just see their market. They've pulled back massively and then flatlined out. They've got nothing exciting going on, and they don't really make good products. I mean, you'll hear me rip on Apple time and time again. Why? Because they make inferior products, and when it breaks, they blame the customer on it, not that they made something a little too chintzy. Or they have a common problem with a framing around their screens for their MacBooks, you know. Breaking the screen, breaking hinges, breaking connections right there. I'm just saying, there's other laptops out there that don't have that many issues, is what I see with the Apple community. And same thing with their phones. You know, it's like, oh, your phone broke? Did you put it in your pocket? Why'd you put it in your pocket? You know, they were doing that whole bit. You know, I can understand if you're a heavier person and you put it in your back pocket and you sit on it, or you're a person who wears mega tight jeans and you go to bend over and that thing just tacos around your buttocks. I get it. That's on you fault. But, you know, just having it in a loose fitting jeans, sitting down, and it just puts a little tension on it from over your leg and it breaks, and that's your fault. Apple blamed customers for that. I have issues with that. They're like a company that's had, you know, it's like basically an occult following of users, and I mean, it's like they were a great company at one point in time. Management has taken profits over customers, and I'm hoping that this stock market chart for them kind of amplifies that for them. I'm hoping. Amazon also, they're always going to kind of fluctuate with the amount of sales. We're coming into the Christmas season. Of course, we're going to have a big boom cycle for Amazon. And because of people doing shopping, what ends up happening? Alphabet, Google, their ad revenue stuff starts going up. And that's why you're going to see a lot of their stocks go shooting up, because it's seasonal. So don't be FOMOing into some of these markets like this, guys. The ETFs, I kind of stay away from some of the stuff on the ETFs. You've got the S&P 500 ETF. These are just funds. InvestQ. I know a few people who get involved with this one that have no issues with it. I've seen people with the Vanguard stuff and VanEck. The gold trust ETFs, you're basically, it's paper gold. You're not even really trading real gold at that point. Same thing with the iShares Bitcoin Trust. It's paper Bitcoin. Yes, they've got Bitcoin in the trust, but what you're buying into has nothing to do with that. And of course, that sweet Visity Bitcoin, over $101,000. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Hopefully everybody has some of those diamond fucking hands out there, because this show is just getting started, guys. I'm having my feeling on this. I think we'll have a pullback before, I'm kind of hoping we have a pullback before Christmas, and we see the people trying to get tax write-offs, because right now this is going to give everybody a lot of gains. Now, if they've been doing a lot of trading, it depends on how much traders have been trading and how much losses they need to accumulate with all the gains that they've got. Now, have they accumulated enough losses at the beginning of the year to not have to worry about the gains that they've gotten in the last few months? That's going to be the equilibrium. I don't think they're going to try to drive it any higher, in my opinion. I think there's that equilibrium point where, for at least the end of the taxable season, you're going to watch this kind of flatline out. I was kind of wondering if it would. I mean, I had my doubts it would snap up this high. I was figuring $80,000-$90,000 per Bitcoin originally. By the end of the year was like probably your maximum. And then thinking that, realistically was, I'm like, oh, you know what? Because God. Yeah, I mean, I would probably be looking at that Bitcoin price being more in alignment down over here, thinking it was into the $65,000 range, because of the dramatic elevator that we took up. These pop-offs like this are usually not sustainable. I mean, it's like we've been kind of holding back on a lot of the stuff here, and I understand that we had a lot of political turmoil coming into some of this run-up that was holding back price. Right now that we're past that, I knew we were going to get that market tension release, and it was going to rip at some point once Trump was announced as the president. But I wouldn't celebrate too hard, guys. I mean, it's Bitcoin, it's the honey badger, and the honey badger don't give a fuck, right? And there's a point where there's that potential, not a point. There's that potential where Bitcoin can make that pullback. So, kind of enjoy I guess the end of the day is just enjoy where we're at right now. I'm expecting a pullback just because of the the quick snap up that we've had. We haven't had a whole lot of consolidation, and we're just kind of stair stepping it up. And until it's like, and I know it's some of it, they're trying to front run what they think is going to be happening in the next administration. They think the next administration is going to be making Bitcoin part of the Federal Reserve. I have my doubts that that's going to be the case. Okay, guys? So, and when that news breaks, or even hints that it's going to break, I think that's where we're going to see the bigger rollover on the Bitcoin price. Because you'll have a lot of people trying to front run them being able to buy Bitcoin. Going, if they're going to buy Bitcoin, they're going to buy it at a bigger price and they're going to make me money. Good luck with that. And it's like, I'm just skeptical. I'm not saying that it's impossible. I'm just saying I'm skeptical. And what's going on, everybody? What up, Shuby? What up, Dan Bloomer? What up? And what up, Thanos? Oh, it's Big Rome. Okay, what up, Big Rome? Got the big dog in the house. Ooh. What's going on, Thanos? But, yeah, I mean, this is just my 2 cents on this. You know, just kind of be cautious. I'll be that pessimistic guy, that pessimistic ear in your conscience, right? Not saying that it can't moonshot from here. And, you know, I hope so. I mean, we're all in it to make money, right? And at some point, Bitcoin's going to be a life-changing event for everybody here. It's just a matter of when, right? So as long as we get everything where we need to be, whenever Bitcoin takes off, you know, and then the greedy side of me goes, Bitcoin can pull back. I'd like to accumulate a little more Bitcoin at a cheaper price. Just know that a few months ago we were at $50,000 per Bitcoin. We could easily pull back. You know, we've seen like 80% retracements, 85% retracements after run-ups, and an 85% retracement from here would realistically put us into that $60,000 per Bitcoin range. Think about it, you know. So I mean, I think this is actually like we're setting up for a pullback, but it's just a matter of how hard the pullback is. And the DCA oscillator is agreeing with me by printing a selling signal here. It's seeing a rolling over of the market right now, boys. So this is like kind of looking like it might not pull back from here, maybe not, maybe not. I don't know. But it's, you know, the market's starting to signal that it might be running out of momentum. There's only so many new buyers in the market, and then the buyers that are here, they've only got so much money before their funds are exhausted also. So everybody got to remember all that too. Take it easy, Tech Man. It's gotta drive. See y'all later. Take it easy. Have fun driving. What's up, Frogman? Like that 104 was lovely. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I say that these do be facts. And whenever Bitcoin's doing wonderful, of course, the rest of the market is doing amazing too. Doing amazing stuff. Awesome stuff, right? So we got a sea of green. Anybody who's been mining almost anything, if you've been holding on to a longer term, you're probably way up. Way up, guys. So enjoy this, you know. I tell that to everybody all the time. It's like when the gains are there, don't forget to sit there and think about maybe taking 10% for the house and mitigate some of the risk while you're up, right? Because we know the market will fluctuate. How hard it'll fluctuate, no idea. But sometimes it's not bad pulling some of your gains off the table. Not all, like 10, you know, like I said, 10% for the big guy, right? Take 10% for the house, and if Bitcoin and the whole market just does a dead drop, Well, you got 10% that you saved off to the side, and whenever the drop is done and it starts to recover a little bit, you can be like, oh, let me buy some more of that Bitcoin, let that ride. I'm speaking from experience, not that I'm telling you guys what to do, because this is not financial advice in any way, shape, or form. Yo! Things that should get you all riled up here and there. We'll be looking at this. This is the USDebtClock.org. It tracks in real time U.S. debt spending. And yes, that is $36 trillion in debt. That means every working man, woman, and child out there, if you're paying taxes, you now owe $271,790. I remember like 8 years ago that number was not $200,000. I remember the debt per citizen was not over $100,000. Now, the debt per citizen is everybody who's not even working. If you are a U.S. citizen, working or not, you owe $107,000 to pay this debt off. And then they would still instantly go back into debt. It's mind-blowing. We don't have a taxation problem. We have a government spending too much problem, because if they didn't spend so much, they wouldn't need to tax so much. See this little roller coaster? They tax you a little bit more, and then they make excuses on why they get to keep that money forever. I mean, remember, income tax was supposed to be temporary. Temporary. Yeah, it's now temporary forever. What part of that was temporary? It became something that you now are obligated to do. And the money's not even being spent to benefit the people anymore. We got ask the people that are in Hawaii, and ask the people in North Carolina if the government's spending the taxes in places where it can benefit the people. Just saying. It's like, yeah, always good discounts. Yep. What up, Budweiser? What up, all you happy hashers out there? That is awesome to see all you good people. He's like, taxes are good. Yeah, LOL. You know, if I knew where my taxes were going to, and I can sit there and go, yeah, no, my taxes ain't going there, I do not approve of that. So you're not spending my money over there. If the people could actually kind of dictate how the government was truly spending the money they were collecting, oh man, now you're talking about and being able to volunteer into the system, right? Like, I would have no problem volunteering into the system if I had a say so on how the government spends the taxes. So, I mean, because, like, I get it that protecting a country takes money. I understand making sure that we have a cohesive government throughout the whole country is important. But having committees of subcommittees for the committee, but what are they actually doing? Nothing. That's the bureaucratic crap that needs to just be gone. And it's like the government's just far bigger than where it is because they've had too much bureaucracy and corruption float through there over the decades. And it needs a group of people to come in there and clean shit the fuck up. I'm hoping that the next administration can. They're not going to make miracles happen, but if they can make things go in the right direction and slow the fucking debt spending down, please, Elon Musk with Doge, let the Doge cut some fat off the pig, as they say, right? So I'm hoping get some of this stuff under control for the first time in my lifetime. Please, please, please. I'm just saying. And I've got one for you that I'm hoping here, and I'm going to post something right now onto my Twitter account, Nemesis2. So if you guys aren't following me over on Twitter, and you got a Twitter account, go check out at Nemesis2. And I'm posting it right now. And I'd love y'all to sit there, give it a like, give it a follow, give me a follow on there. And give a shout out to Brains Mining. So the guys over for Brains OS, they've got this cool little miner that they're coming out with. I kind of want this thing. I'd like to talk them into shipping me out a review sample. I kind of want this thing. I'm just saying. This is the stuff that gets me excited because it's a at-home solution for all of you guys. And I'm not even working with these guys. I'm trying to get these guys to work with me, and because I'd like to get one of these things. Check this out. So this is their BMM 101. This is the Brains Mini Miner. Check these things out. These are home solutions, guys. The BMM 101. Something you guys everybody can participate with this stuff. And it comes with stickers. Oh my God, it comes with stickers. I want those stickers. Brains OS. Brains Mining. You need to work with me, please. I'm just saying. So if you guys can go up onto the Twitters, and I just posted up on there, so at Nemesis2, and then retweet my thing. I need to get some awareness to them. They looked up the wrong channel when I was talking to them. real story, and I was like, they looked up my secondary channel that I haven't posted anything into in a long time. Nothing. I think I got like one test video on there. It was just in case YouTube ever tried to block me or ban this account. I had a secondary account, and then I was also thinking about doing my recordings here and live over there, and then because like YouTube was like switching stuff around and how they were nabbing the algorithm. So I had different ideas over the years, and I think they looked up my old account that I haven't really done anything with in a long time. So now I'm trying to get them to go, hey, look, this is my actual main channel. Come check this out, guys. So certainly go hit them up and tell them they need to partner up with me. I'm just saying. We need to spam them. Spam Brains Mining. So it's Brains with 2 I's mining. So definitely like get the awareness out to these folks that I'm not this like small little YouTuber. I've been around for a while, and I'd love to have some of this gear to be able to test out so that I can tell you guys if it's actually worth getting. I think it's cool stuff, man. And I've utilized Brains OS on my ASICs in the past, so I love working with their software. I'd love to have some of their hardware on this. So to me, this would be really cool. So I'd love to get these people to work with this channel, get you guys some awesome content on here with some really cool gear. So certainly help me get the awareness out to these folks that they need to work with me and they want to, you know. Spam it out to them. All right. So yeah, and they've got really cool hardware out there. You know, it's like I happen to like their stuff. You know, I've used a lot of their stuff over the years, And they're Bitcoin stuff. So I mean, if you guys are wanting to get some of that sweet busy Bitcoin, this is the way to get it, because it gives you a way to be able to overclock your stuff with them. For a lot of their software side of things, and get the efficiency of your rigs, and that's the name of the game when it comes down to any kind of mining, is efficiency. That's all what it's all about. It's like the more efficiency you have, the more competitive you are going to be in the market, and you will last longer in the market. So. I mean, it's not it's. I'm not working with them right now, but I'm just trying to get them to be like, hey guys, you want to work with me? I'd like to have some of your equipment here. Check it out. I don't even care if I get to keep it. I just want to check it out. Shit. I mean, I'd love to keep it. I mean, I love my small form factor. I'd love to put the BMM 101, have it sit there hashing next to the grid seed miner. That'd be pretty cool. I'm just saying, that'd be pretty cool. Not too many people can sit there and say that I've got a grid seed miner hashing next to a BMM 101. I mean, I'd probably be the only miner out there that not only has a functioning grid seed miner, but is willing to sit there and have it hash right next to this bad boy. So yeah, definitely hit that all up onto the. It's like, what up, Northern Crypto Tech? He's like, I put a link up on for X. Put a link up for X. Hold on here. Let me do that right now. I'll put a link directly to it. Copy. Yeah. That should bring it right to the link. It should. It should be a direct link for it. So go ahead up that, post it, retweet it out there. Bring awareness to Brains Mining and the fam out over there, that our community would love to work with their community. We're just saying. We love at-home gadgets. This is perfect for us. Just saying. It's absolutely perfect. It's like never had any luck with pre-orders. There are certain times where I'd say absolutely correct. You've always got to do your own due diligence to trust the company that you're getting a pre-order from. With that being said, I have worked with Brains OS since, oh God, I want to say going back 2019, something like that, 2019, 2020, somewhere right around there. That's whenever I started working with Brains OS. With my S9 miners, guys. So, I mean, I date back with utilizing the company. The company's been around for a while. And the way that I usually explain it to people, and this is just traditional, how can I put this? Like, traditional markets teach me this, and Business 101 teaches me this, where for every year that I stay open, it's conceivable that I'll be open for another year. So they've been around for more than 5 years. It is more conceivable that Brains will be around for another 5 years minimum, right? So that's kind of my thought process on how everything is on there. So I mean, don't trust me. I mean, take your own gut feelings in on everything. Maybe wait until, I mean, for you, if you got bad feelings about ever doing a pre-order of any sort, which I've been burned on pre-orders too, so I totally get you on this one. I'm always a little hesitant unless I know the company pretty well, but wait until the company is officially coming out with it, and you'll be able to buy it at that point in time. Each person has to take that small little risk factor on their own. And I'm just saying, my own experience, I've had positive experiences. They've been around for a while. I don't see them really having any issues with this, considering they're also already starting to roll them out, starting to package them all up, and starting to maybe roll them out here soon. So it's more promising than Loki Tech. I'm just gonna put it out there like that. I mean, I still don't see any Loki miners that listed Litecoin. Just saying, there's still no Litecoin miner from Loki Tech on the market. So at least it's not that kind of a pre-order. He's like, I trust your judgment. I'll look at them. I mean, I'm not trying to sit there and, hey, you got to buy it. But if you like cool small hardware and you want to mine Bitcoin, it's actually a pretty cool little solution. At least I think so. And I'd like to get Brains to actually send me a review sample, and I can show you guys the interface, show how easy it is to set it all up, especially for new miners, new people getting into this field and wanting to just mine Bitcoin. I'd love to have a tutorial video on how to show people setting this up, doing maintenance on this thing, and all that other stuff, because I have cats here. Some people might have dogs. You got cats and dogs, you're going to have the problems that I'm going to have. You're going to want to know how to break this thing down and clean it and maintenance it the right way without damaging anything. Take somebody like myself that's going to break it down, that actually knows how to do this stuff. Not only have I taken classes on doing this, I've been doing it for a better part of 20 years with automotive, So, I mean, this stuff's like second nature to me, breaking stuff down to do maintenance. So I'd love to be able to get some of their equipment. Just oh my God, the amount of videos I'd be able to do on that stuff. I was able to do a bunch of videos with the FPGA that I had. So I mean, I'm ecstatic to be able to do all these videos with cool hardware, because I know you guys appreciate it. Let's see here, but it's like we got 100K Bitcoin, but I don't know about you. I've been through GPU bull runs before, and I still don't see it. I still do not see the bull run to match up with the price action, right? Because why? Some of my thoughts on this, some of it, is that there's a lot of hardware that's been sitting on the sidelines that people had turned off because due to high prices. So now that the prices, their energy price was too high in relationship to the amount of crypto that they could purchase with that said money. So if I was going to spend, let's say my electric bill for mining was just $400. So, I don't have a huge, it's like if I didn't have a big farm, right? $400 electric bill. Now, if I was spending $400 worth of electricity, and whenever I looked in my Bitcoin wallet at the end of the month, and I were to see $400 or less in Bitcoin, I'd be like, well, why is my machines on? It's like if my electric bill total is $400 and I'm only pulling in $400, yeah, you could sit there and, hey, this is what I would have put into the crypto market no matter what. Cool. Keep mining. That you are the exact person that would be able to mine, because you're not really at a loss at any point in time. Of course, we're not at a loss until we sell, right? You only lose money whenever you sold that crypto and the price goes up still. If the price goes down from the point that you sold, now you feel like a hero. So, I mean, it's just kind of, where your perspective is of where you're looking at it. But, I mean, if you were looking at it as of today's profitability versus, let's say, 2019, before, and I'm going to say before the Ethereum bull run, right? I'm not going to take a snapshot of a GPU mineable coin that went parabolic on the whole market and was the best coin to mine next to Bitcoin. You know, for all of the GPUs, that was home. But before that, seeing $1.50 to $2 per day profitability on your best coin was not bad. We would be celebrating more if like, let's say the 4090 here, if that was making $5 a day on Aleo, I would say this is in fact a bull run. At $5 a coin, you know, you're talking about the market being able to support, you know, almost 3 times the price action from where it's at right now. So if the market was up 3 times what it is right now, I would be able to come down to the bottom of this list here at 3 times, right? And an ARC 750 losing 12 cents a day would make almost 25 cents a day after electricity. You know, a 590 would be profitable. A 480 would be profitable at a 3 times profit markup. You know, a 480 would actually be making you 14 cents a day after electricity. A 1080 would make you 12 cents a day after electricity. That's when you know it's a bull run. Old hardware. A 1070 would be making 10 cents a day. A TI would, you know, be. It's like you would see all these coins at the bottom here just automatically lifting up. We're getting there to where some of these coins these cards at the bottom are profitable. We're getting there. We're not there yet. An ARC 380, I got one of these. It's not profitable, but at least it's not losing you money. You're breaking even. So some of these lower cards, you know, I mean, a 580 is almost able to be ran profitably. Now, at a 3 times markup, 2 cents, are you going to get excited to go buy AMD 580s for 2 cent profit? No. But if you got them laying around and you're like, well, I just want to add a little hash rate to the pile, you know, it's like I'd fire it up. And I would also fire it up knowing that I would be replacing it at some point in time with more efficient hardware that would utilize the same amount of electricity and yield better coin. Like, I feel like the alts need to catch up. Bitcoin took off after the ETF and left everything in the dust. Yeah, what up, son of a rabbit? Got those 22s. What up? It's like I feel like people forget that the last season you made just as much mining Raven coin for a short period of time. That's why mining HODL for the moment. Oh yeah. Oh, I got you on that one, dude. I mean, I mine the hell out of Raven coin. It's like I'd love to get Tron Black up on here for a nice little discussion. If I was ever able to like contact him and get him up on here, that'd be cool. But you know, it's like I'm not back blocked, and I am a hodler of the Raven. You know, it's like there's things that I've got in my bags over the years, but it's nothing that I mind that I ever. How can I put it? The amount of money-wise that I have invested into it from the point of electricity-wise, nominal. So what I've knocked back in Ravencoin, you know, it's like to me, it's all profit. It's like a lot of these coins. I'm in pretty much profit with a lot of them, except for a couple of my really early day coins that I got involved with, like before I knew how to navigate the ecosystem a little better. But I think that the market will kind of ebb and flow, but until there's something exciting, that I think is what the crypto market is really missing. There's nothing exciting going on. You had Ethereum back in the day. Ethereum made everything exciting. Not because Ethereum was Ethereum. That actually had nothing to do with it. It could have been any fucking project out there. It would not matter, right? Any project out there that had the community drive that Ethereum had, with the participation, especially from the GPU miners. We GPU miners, we were mining them. We were collecting those coins and then turning around and participating in the Ethereum network. Any coin that adopts that symbology in the crypto sphere will take off. There is no crypto project out there that wants to capitalize on what Ethereum actually did, and then capitalize on the idea that they needed to make it so that even if ASICs came on board, ASICs and GPUs would be able to coexist without ever mining against each other. That's what Ethereum had. No ASIC on Ethereum, when it was mineable, ever mined a block that could be mined by a GPU. They did not hit those block numbers. It was not efficient enough to hit all the blocks. That's what made the mining ecosystem so unique, was that by no fault of Ethereum's, that wasn't like Ethereum coders planned this one. It was like one of those by accident things that as the ASICs rolled out, the ASICs just weren't touching the blocks that the GPUs were specialized in. So it showed that you could have cohesion without having any kind of programmable hindrance. You just had to make it to where, okay, this one will favor this kind of if you have this kind of compute, it'll favor these blocks. If you have this kind of compute, it'll favor these blocks. Not that, if you have this hash power, I'm going to ramp up your difficulty over here. That's not a really good solution because that could be exploited. I'm just saying. Without having that kind of a run-up, I don't think... We just need something that can provide that kind of an ecosystem, where it's just a community that wants to build on top of building on top of building. And you set a good foundation. Ethereum had it. And then they pissed it away. Yeah. And I say the same thing, Crypto Crag. He's like, I looked at what has happened with a lot of the projects since the last bull run, and unfortunately, Raven hasn't really done much. And I don't want to dog on Tron Black, but him and his team need to step it up. They want to be relevant in the crypto sphere. Then they need to make the project exciting. Bring something into the ecosystem that people can start building on. They've got the mining. So you have you have your initial community. Now you need to sit there and start figuring out how to make the building blocks to make it exciting for the people who are mining it. And once they start utilizing it, you start getting your transactions up, and yeah, the ecosystem starts to flourish, and that brings in more people. People want to get involved with a growing project, not one that's basically been stale and flatlined out since the last bull run. It's like all these older coins are just kind of, the people are done working on the project because, they're not making as much money anymore. They're having to go get a job. It's like, come on. We need to sit there and do this. It's like the BM M101 is $492 Canadian plus tax. That's $600 Canadian. Oof. With shipping. Still would be nice to have a BTC lotto ticket running. I'm just saying. I mean, Budweiser, me and you, we on the same page with that one. I'm just saying. Just saying. I love having my little lotto tickets running. They don't take much room on a desk. They don't take much electricity. They're not too noisy. And you just set them up. and you have it mined right to your core wallet, solo mine right to your own Bitcoin node, and you're Gucci. Let's see here. No, it's not that much. It's not like a full-on hash board. It's like mine's about 7 cents worth of Bitcoin at about 13 cents per electricity per day, I think. Not sure. Let's see here. Let me pull up the exact spot where it's at. Here we go. So here is their BMM 101. It's got a really cool display on this thing. I'm just saying. I like the display on this. 1 terahash at 35 watts. So there you go. 1 terahash. So it's like a chip or two, like an older chip or two. No, it'd be like one newer chip, I think. So I mean, it's not that much. It's not like it's just a put it off to the side. It's a lotto ticket. It's like that's pricey for 600 Canadian. I mean, if I were to let's make sure it's not going to show any information here on me. Here we go. All right, here we go. So you're basically looking at $300 plus shipping. It's like, hey, it's a digital clock miner. Sold! Woohoo! I know, it's got everything on there. It shows the Bitcoin on there. This is like a conversational piece. I mean, at the end of the day, you put it up onto the shelf, and people are like, what the hell is that thing? You know? I saw this a while, but whenever the first batch came out, and I really wanted to grab it at that point. But I had, like, other things going on. I'm still kind of considering purchasing. Like, if they don't give me this, I'm gonna like probably end up. I might purchase this, just because I think this is cool. I like it. Wireless, everything. You can do this on Wi-Fi, or you can do this plugged in. I do believe the back of this. Let's see, does it show the back? I want to say you could plug this in with Ethernet too. This thing should have Ethernet, because like whenever I look at, let's see here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, here we go. So, yeah, so you can see it's got the Ethernet port on here. There's your barrel jack power. So, I mean, you could plug this in, and I think it's got wireless. So, depending on where you're putting this, certainly can do that. And, oh my God. It's like, can I just get that rack and just plug it in at home just as is, and I'll put my own fan solution on this. And you can see that, like, what they've all got going on here with this. They're not showing the whole face of it, but here's some of them being made. There we go. There's the control board for it. I mean, it's pretty cool. I'll give it up to them for it. I like this. I'd like to get one. And I'd like to get you know, brains binding and to send out a little review sample. It's like, so we need everybody to sit there and it's It's like I find those solo miners are overpriced for what you get. It's like you could buy a used S9 cheaper and put it on Vinish and exactly, but not too many people have. Like for the S19s, they're not going to have two-phase. So think about the people who are like absolute home miners that they've got 110 at their disposal. Now, I'm with you, Northern, that it's like I need another 220 outlet. I'm gonna rewire a new 220 going into another outlet. It'll happen, But for as far as somebody who's maybe in an apartment or something, it might be a little pricey for them. But you buy it. It's a conversational piece. You put it off to the side, have it solo mine, and then if you ever hit a block, you don't have to worry about ever spending electricity on it. But I mean, I get it for anybody has the ability to run a full-on Bitcoin miner. Do so. Your hash rate will go further. But as far as people who they want to put something on their desk, have a little miner on the desk, I'm all about it. That's why I have a grid seed miner. That's why I have a whole bunch of other ones. The only ones that I don't have are like the actual USB ones. But it's like I'd still, it's like somebody sat there and gave me a future bit miner. I'd fucking run it. Hell yeah. Like screen is on top though, not facing you. I don't know. That's what they're showing on their website here. They're showing it in the website, and they're showing it in their hold on here. Yeah, they show it being on the very front of this thing. See, he's assembling it right now. It's on the very front of this. Oh! Sorry, I'm referring to the wrong part of the conversation. Sorry, my bad. My bad. My bad. So, I mean, we have been seeing a lot of stuff that's been going up. One thing I found funny in the Bitcoin archive, you guys, we can say that we're not as foolish as the German government. German government sold in July. Like, let that sink in. Sold in July. It's up 86% since then. If the German government sold 50,000 Bitcoin at $55,000, missed out on a cool $2.35 billion in profit. That's a billion with a B. That I laughed about. That is true. That is true, son of a rabbit. I'm kind of poking fun at it because it's in the Bitcoin archive. But son of a rabbit is absolutely correct. It's the Saxony government, a small part of Germany, that they voted to get rid of all their Bitcoin that they had holdings. I forget how they acquired it. There was like, I don't know if it was like a criminal thing that they were able to take it or something. I don't know how they got their hands on it, but yeah, that was hilarious. that the EU is so anti-crypto. It's hilarious. I know they're sanctioning El Salvador because of their Bitcoin. They have put El Salvador in a high-risk category because of the Bitcoin holdings and no longer want to do banking with them. So I think that's hilarious. What up, John Jermaine? Part of that Lemon Tree Gang Gang. So yeah, I absolutely thought that was hilarious. We also take other wins here too. We'll take a win. Czech Republic, Bitcoin tax exemption, a game changer for investors in the Czech Republic. So anybody who lives out in the Czech Republic, congratulations. You can now invest in the Bitcoin trade and stuff and not have to worry about not being able to pay your taxes at the end of the year. I hope this means that their government in the Czech Republic is kind of getting some smarter people in there that are more in line with the newer age stuff versus traditional. It'll be amazing if that's the direction that the Czech Republic's going, and that'll spell good things for the country, as long as other countries don't start to put the smackdown on them, and then the Czech Republic crumbles, not being able to compete in the market that they need to compete in. So hopefully this doesn't bite them in the ass, and I hope this means that Bitcoin will flourish in the Czech Republic. So kudos to everybody out there. They're getting a little financial freedom. And then, of course, one last thing for any of you crypto OG, triple OGs out there that have been around for a long time. Y'all should know the name of Roger Ver, one of the early day Bitcoin pioneers. They nicknamed him the Bitcoin Jesus. He was just a guy that kind of saw the potential in Bitcoin and started making businesses that wrapped in Bitcoin payments into the company. Even though nobody was using it, he was literally making it an option and getting a little stir up from that. So he's trying to sit there and state that he renounced his citizenship in 2014, therefore he doesn't owe any taxes. They're catching him on taxes. Now, I would be curious to know how he renounced his citizenship. Did he just go, hey, I'm going to renounce my citizenship and left the country? Because that's not how it works. How it really works is that it takes about 6 to 8 months. It's not a quick process to renounce your citizenship. And it'll cost you around $30,000 to renounce your citizenship. So it's not cheap and it's not quick. I'd be curious to know if he really went through that process, or if he's just giving lip service and the government's just coming after him for all the taxes that he's responsible for throughout all the years of him being in the crypto industry and with other businesses. He is one of the founders that helped bootstrap XRP, guys. Roger Ver. And basically he is up on felony charges for tax evasion. Not that he renounced his citizenship, because if he renounced his citizenship, there's no tax evasion. So he's being extradited back to the United States for the tax evasion, and he's gonna be fighting this in court. Whether he's gonna win or not, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out if he did the process right, or if the government's just coming after him. So they're basically looking at the charges could include tax evasion, filing false tax returns, mail fraud, which could result in a maximum term of 30 years in jail if found guilty on all counts. So you can see that, plaintiff, the United States of America versus Roger Ver. Roger K. Ver. I always call him Roger Ver. Pisses him off. Fuck him. But he's trying to say that he did nothing wrong. Again, we will see if his shitcoining ass did stuff the right way, or is he just talking shit and the government's got framework on this, and that's why they're bringing up charges, is that they were able to prove enough to get an extradition of him. That means they had to bring evidence in front of a judge in order to get the warrant for his arrest. There had to be discovery. Now it's going to be up to Veer to try to prove that everything was false and blah, 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 that this is all political, and we'll find out. We'll find out. I honestly think that he's a scammer, and we're about to find out if my feelings, again, I'm not saying anything's facts here, if my opinion of this man is correct, or is this guy just being, are they actually just going after him? Now, at the end of the day, I believe taxation is theft. With that being all said, I don't believe that they should be going after him for taxes, period. He hasn't been in the country in years. So he hasn't earned an income within the United States in years. So the money he earns should not be benefiting the United States. So that's some of my stances on that. But with that being said, we have to play inside the rules that are made before us. So we don't get to pick and choose how we play how we engage in this game. We can only sit there and figure out how we can not get in trouble in the process of playing the game. And we're going to find out if he didn't play the game right. He did get on to Tucker Carlson, had a conversation with him. So if you guys ever watch the Tucker Carlson network, you can see the interview with Roger Ver, and Roger Ver kind of pleads his side of the case on there. It was interesting. A lot of it, like some of it I didn't agree with, because like I was there for some of it too. No, that's not how it fucking went. But it's like because like Roger Ver was on the B cache, which is B trash in my opinion, and he was a big blocker. So as started promoting big blocks, he started getting kicked out of all the Bitcoin forums and got all butthurt and started crying. And yeah, I remember those days. So we, it's like we're going to be seeing a lot of this stuff coming up for him. I'm going to keep an eye on this stuff, just because I'm curious to know if he actually did what he was supposed to do, and they're coming after him for some bullshit, or is he actually not doing stuff the right way? So we'll find out here. We will find out here, and. I'm over the 1 hour marker, guys. You know what? I'm going to do something for you guys. For you guys that have stayed here until the end. It's a surprise. For everybody that is here, drop an FA in the chat. I need group participation on this one, fellas. I need everybody to put an FA in the chat. Go ahead and do it right now. Don't worry. I can wait. Everybody needs to put an FA into the chat. I need group participation on this one. Because this one I'm going to do just for you guys. It's just for you. Only for you. Right? Because like you guys are just that fucking cool. You guys are FA. I'm just saying. You guys are epically FA. And I want everybody to participate into this one. Because it's been a little while since I've streamed. I know. Through the holidays and everything, I had a lot of chaos going on. So, I'm going to do something for you guys. Just for you guys. It's free hash rate giveaway time. Yo!
That was legitness. Yeah, it was.
I'm just saying, we're going to do some free hash giveaway right now, guys. Yo! I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You guys all here? You stayed to the end? I'm going to reward you with some hash rate. GPU Jesus is going to give you some hash rate. Let's do this. So we need to figure out how we're going to do this. So I'm going to use my trusty tool here. YouTube comment picker. But where are we going to have you make your comments, huh? I have an idea. Have an idea. Like hashtag his name was Numb. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna do 24 hours of free hash rate. I've got a 4-card 3080 rig at your disposal. So where I'm gonna have you guys sit here and actually post. And what I want you to do is you're gonna have to make sure you're subscribed to this channel because it's my other channel. It's mine and my wife's channel, so show some love over there. Like, subscribe, hit the bell notification over there. These are the rules. And then I want you to put in there, what's one thing that you're going to be thankful? What's one thing that you're thankful for from the year? One thing that you're thankful for. Put it in the comment there. We want to sit there and have this like nice positive message. You know, what's one nice thing that we're all positive for? You know, what's that grateful thing that you are grateful for? So let's go ahead and pasta. So go ahead and like, subscribe, hit the bell notification over there, and put something that you're grateful for this year, or maybe something that you're for next year. Just put something down that you're grateful for. You know, it could be something that's going to be happening, and you already know it's going to happen, so you're grateful for it. It's okay. You can put that down too, right? So just put something down that you're grateful for. That, you know, it's like, because like a lot of people at this time of the year, they get their depression going. Seasonal depression comes in. People who've got bad families and stuff like that. This is not good times for the year for them. So we should have like a nice positive message. You know, like if we could put in some positive messages into the world, I think we could make the world a little better place. That's my opinion on things. That is my opinion. Send rig to me. I will send it back after 24 hours. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Oh, yeah. I can't verify that, so I can't trust. There's no verification process on this. So, let's go ahead and get you guys. I want everybody to participate into this, okay? So, put something down that you're grateful for. And you know, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, all that good stuff here. And let's see here. That'd be a 7. All right, here. Why is it acting weird? Paste. All right, now you're acting weird. All right, we're gonna try that again. Let's just refresh the whole page. I didn't want to. It's giving you guys more time. I'm just saying. It's just giving you guys more time. Rigged, I win. Only RPM stuff is rigged. These sometimes can be winning. These can be true. This can be true. Jeez, this is being really slow today. Let me just back up out of this. Let's see here. Let's try just loading up the whole thing. YouTube comment picker. go into it like this. Paste. There we go. Then we have that. Get these comments. It's like don't tell me you're not going to work today. It's like I want to give these people a way to do this. I'll have to find another one here. Dang it. Let's see here. All right, we'll try this one. What about you? Paste. Oh, we got 17 comments here. All right, we got something that's working here at least. Is this one trying to work at least now? Nope. The YouTube comment picker itself is not working, so I will pick YouTube random comment picker, which from Comment Shark. We'll try this. We'll make this work. So we got 17 unique replies, so let's see if it'll... We got 17 unique replies. All right. There we go. I want everybody to sit there. Just like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, put something that you're grateful for the year. We need to get that positive message out there to everybody. That's what it's all about. And we got 17 unique comments. Now, I don't know if any of these comments were originally there, but to win, you have to be here. So, got to be here, got to be present, all that good stuff. So, let's go ahead and pick one of you awesome people to win. And hopefully, Sadie didn't just rig this. She tried calling herself out to be the winner. Hopefully, it's not rigged. I mean, YouTube comment picker, random comment picker is not working, the one that I usually use. So hopefully it's not rigged and I'm using her website now. You know, I'm just saying. No, just kidding. Or am I? Dun-dun-dun. So, with that being said, let's get the show on the road. Pick a winner. Let's go. Loading comments. It's showtime. Never used this one. This is new to me. No comments found. It's got 17 comments. How do you say it doesn't have comments? No comments found. What are you talking about? This is rigged. Absolutely rigged. How are you able to find the... This makes no sense. Hold on here. I gotta figure this out. I mean, I have another way of doing this, but I just don't want to do it that way. All right, here. All right, fetch. No, not anything goes. Okay, so we got 13 comments. Okay, I found one that'll work. Here. We have 13 unique comments. We're going to go right here. Since I got one that actually loaded up some comments. We found one that works. Hopefully this is not Sadie's site now. We've gone through 3 of them. This is number 3 now. You know, maybe Sadie's rigging the system by making the other 2 not work. I'm just saying. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Time to get some free hash. Patrick Murphy. Oh, bull run has started. Some say it began with a little bump before the ETF. Who knows? So is this an old comment? Patrick, we have a Patrick Murphy here? Do we have a Patrick Murphy in the house? Oh, old comment. I didn't think I saw Patrick in the comments here. We're gonna try another one. Oh, that guy. I don't know. He ain't here. He's not with us today. That's for sure. Let's try again. Oh, nope, not that's somebody that commented directly on that video. Oh, we got Dan Bulmer. Yo, we got a Dan Bulmer. Yo, look at that. He's just winning all sorts of things up over in here. He's like, I'm thankful I am recovering from my stroke. Dude, blessed be my dude. Fuck yeah, dude. Keep that strong. Keep your head up, man. Fucking don't let that shit knock you down. That is one hell of a thing to be grateful for. To still be kicking it above the dirt. He's like, back to work early next year. My man. Awesome. Awesome. So, if you have a Discord, I have my links down below. Get up onto the Discord. Look for Nemesis. Hit me up in the Discord. And let me know what you'd like to mine. We'll set everything up. You got 24 hours of hash. He's like, I'm here. Holy crap, I'm here. Oh, I know, right? It's your day, dude. It is your day. It's like, oh my god, that is awesome. So congratulations. You have one hell of a thing to be thankful for. Another reason to, be able to give your family a big old hug. Yo, all that cool stuff. So definitely hit me up in the Discords, Dan, and we'll get you set up for 24 hours of that sweet hash rate. My man. Like, I'll do that now. Thanks again. No problem, homie. No problem, man. We try to hook up the hash family as much as we can. As much as we can. So, see, there are reasons to watch my videos all the way to the end. Because sometimes I just do random stuff like that. Bam. So, look at that. Look at that. Now we got some free hash rate coming out. And I'm not sure if I'll be on tomorrow, but certainly we'll be doing a free hash rate Friday giveaway again. Yo, what? We're going to do 2 giveaways this week. Oh my god. Who does that? Gotta be crazy. He's like, I like hash, just saying. It's like hashtag Nem legit. Yes, sirty. Always legit, man. Oh. Do what I can for the awesome community, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. I'm just saying. Just saying. I'd be talking to myself. It'd be kind of weird. I'm just saying. So, thank you everybody for being here. Certainly smash that lizard like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification on your way out for anybody who's new here, or, it's like just kind of stumbled on this and they're watching at the very end. Certainly, take it easy, everybody. I like to have everybody be part of the show, so certainly check out the links down below. And I've got a big old community down there. Check out the links. Got the Discord community. Awesome people in there. Love to have you be part of it. It's like when you're part of the community, you're part of the show. I'm just saying. Just saying. So thank everybody for being here. Drop those FAs in the Chizity chat, because you guys are rated F for freaking awesome. Yo, so peace out. Stay savage. And of course, I'll see you on the next one. May your hash be high and your watts be low. Yo.